Hello everybody, it's great to see you all today. Charlene here with your basic principles of makeup, Makeup 101. I've had a lot of requests about how to do just a simple makeup look, how to put on makeup, how to, how to make yourself look better, but still yourself, not masky like, a natural, everyday makeup for the everyday person. Nothing too glamorous, something you could wear to work, something you could wear to school. This spans young and old alike. But I think it's important to note that to apply makeup, you do need the proper tools, especially when you're applying eye makeup. You can't use a big fluffy brush like this e.l.f. brush, this Wet n Wild brush for eye makeup. You do need specialized brushes. I'll show you some of the ones that I have. You need pretty basic. These are the two basic brushes that you need to get if you're going to apply makeup. This brush, it's a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and it packs the eyeshadow on. It puts on the color on the lid. Then you need this brush. It is a fluffy crease brush. This is a blending brush. You cannot blend the color in your crease or blend out the color if you have a dense brush. You need something that's fluffy, a crease brush. It's called a crease, number 415 from Cala Beauty. I got this one at TJ Maxx. So these are the two basic brushes. You're going to have to get these if you think you're going to apply eyeshadow. Okay? Well, thank you. And now, today, I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender to apply my makeup. But you can use your hands. You don't need any fancy tools to apply foundation. I enjoy the Beauty Blender. You can use your hands. Some people enjoy a blending brush, like this one I got at Ocean State Job Lot, I think. And that's fine too. You don't need any fancy tools. However, you do need some brushes for your eye makeup. It's very difficult to apply in a small area without precise brushes. Brushes that, that apply the makeup properly. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'll be using my CoverGirl Stay Fabulous Foundation. Now this is a foundation that's a little light for me now, but I wear it all winter. It's an amazing foundation. My color is 842, medium beige. It stays all day and it provides super coverage, medium to full. And it's great for the purposes of demonstration. Okay, before I started this makeup, I exfoliated. I find that the makeup goes on smoother if you have some sort of a physical exfoliant, like a scrub cream with some sort of physical scrubbers. It gets off the dead skin. And then you moisturize. Now, if you have oily skin, you moisturize with an oily skin moisturizer. Dry, you go with a dry one. Every person's skin is different, but you must moisturize. It's very important. And if you can, get the scrub in, because you can't put makeup over bad skin. You want to put makeup over skin that looks its best. Okay, so now we're going to begin applying the foundation. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, my moisturizer is the HydraShield Face Serum by Dr. Denese. I use, in the mornings, I use the 7-Day Scrub Cream by Clinique. Love this. And then my moisturizer is just the HydraShield Ultra Moisturizing Face Serum by Dr. Denese. Okay, so let's get to makeup applying. My suggestion is to do one thin layer. Okay, one thin layer. And then if you feel like you need more coverage, because this is a simple makeup, it's not for an evening out, it's for a daytime, it's for young people, it's for people starting out with makeup. You feel like, you know what, I need more coverage here, I need more coverage there. We're not going to be using eyeshadow primers today. I don't feel like you need to go out and buy a million products. You don't. You just need a good foundation. You need a concealer. And that helps too. But let's see. Okay, so we've applied some of the foundation, and it looks like I need more around my nose. So that's what I'm going to do. A little bit more in my T-zone. Okay. Move your hair out of the way. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to apply it over my eyes. Apply the foundation, tops of my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to add some more concealer there too, but okay, so let's get my concealer. You use the concealer that's right for you. If you have dry skin, you want to use a moisturizing concealer. If you have oily, you want to use something that doesn't make you too oily. Today I'm using the Revlon Age Define Concealer. It's discontinued. I apologize. The color is light medium. The concealer, you take a drop, you pat it around the eye and over the eye. You can even do around your nose, just blending very easily. You don't need eyeshadow primer. Remember, you're a beginner with makeup. You just want to perfect the skin as best that you can. We will be putting on eyeshadow, but it will be a very light eyeshadow. Okay. I did put lip balm on. I put IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush. Really doesn't give your lip any color, but it's a wonderful balm. Okay, very good. Now we're going to use blush. And to keep it in synergy with the skin, with the face, you want to take your whatever blush. I prefer a cream blush. I find that it looks more natural. It goes in synergy. A lot of times you do have to top it with powder if you want it to last all day. But I really do like a cream blush. So I'm going to try this. This one is new from Sephora. It was on sale. It was Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Gel in the color Poppy Paradise. Okay, so I'm just putting that on my cheek. I gotta get that over there. It's hard to get the product out. It's such a small, my goodness. I said, oh, this is a great bargain, but then when it came, it was so tiny, I didn't think it was such a good bargain after that. Products really don't go on sale at Sephora. It's, you know. Okay, so let's get a little bit. Cheek gel. Okay. Cheek creams and gels. This is a gel stain. They become, you know, in synergy with the skin, and they look very natural typically. That's what you want. So, but if you like powder blushes, that's fine. But make sure you put your powder first before you apply a powder brush. It will go on blush. It will go on easier. So this is the blush. And after this, you want to do a light dusting of powder. Today's powder is Chanel Powder Universal. You want to use a good powder, a finely milled powder, because if you're powdering, you don't want it to look cakey. You want it to look fresh, and you want to set the makeup as well. So I'm putting a little bit in the cap, and I'm getting a IT Cosmetics powder brush. It's a Heavenly Luxe powder brush from IT Cosmetics. I'm taking some from the cap, and I'm just dusting it. You can do, if you're oily, just do the T-zone. You don't need to do everything. Going over the eyes lightly to set the concealer. Some people like to put extra under their eyes so that the concealer will stay, but you don't need to. I'm just going all around my face because I find it does set the makeup nicely. Okay. So that's done. A little bit more out here. Okay, very good. And so now we're going on to the eyes. You need to get, I just got a new eyeshadow palette that I just love. My twin sister wanted to see it, so I'm going to show it to her. It's the Ciate London Olivia Palermo Smoldering Eye Palette. I got it at Sephora, and it has 9 shade suede eyeshadow palette. So it really looks kind of cool. Let me show it to you. Whoa. Let me see. Can you see that? I don't want to blind you with the... Wait, can you see? I don't want to cover up any of the shadow either. It's really beautiful colors here. There's some jewel tones. Perfect for the, the winter time. Perfect for the fall. Okay, let me get my eyeshadow brushes. Okay, it's a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. Pretty basic one. I'm going to go lighter and simpler with a gray look, because let's face it, this is a simple makeup we're wearing every day. We don't want anything too dramatic. We want it to be very user-friendly. Okay, so we're going to go with the gray on top of the eye, which is a taupey. It's a taupey color. I'm using this one right here. Which one? Oh yes, this one right there. That's the one I'm using. Okay, and then we're almost done with the eye, because this is Makeup 101. Then I'm going to take this one and use this color over here. This is the Smoky Suede's palette. And you're just using your crease brush. You're going to have to get this brush if you think you're going to do eye makeup, because this is the brush that lays down the perfect amount of color onto your crease, and you need dimension. It makes you look like you have more of a socket. If you have hooded eyes, you'll have beautiful eyes after you use the crease brush. It lays down the most perfect amount of product. Okay, here we go. It's a lovely sort of purpley browny color. It's just a really user-friendly, simple color. Okay, we're going to use some of that on the bottom. And if you want to do your bottom, you'll need to have a eyeshadow brush like this. Or you could go with something a little bit thicker. These two will lay down shadow on the bottom. Now, a lot of people use liner, so all you need is an eyeliner. But I like to do shadow for a daytime look on the bottom, and I think this will look really nice. I'll put the shadow there. Okay. Okay, very nice. Just a little shadow on the bottom of the eye. And now for some eyeliner. Okay, we're almost done with the makeup, so this is really a quick and easy makeup that anyone can do. This eyeliner is Prestige Eyeliner. It's a drugstore brand, and it's not the easiest glide-on liner, but I do like the color. It's a gray-brown. It will go nicely, very nicely with the look. I want to pull my eyes, away. If I put liner in here, my eyes would look too close together. So for me, that's not a good... You do what you feel is right. You may want your eyes to be lined completely from the inner to the outer. But for me, it makes me look like my eyes are closer together. So you need to work with what works for you. That's what makeup is about. It's not really following trends. I mean, you can change your colors up, but you want to do what works for you. Okay, so the eyeliner you just put on, and we already have done our bottoms. Now we are done with the eyes. Now let's go on. I'll do my eyebrows the last. We're going to use a eggplant lip liner from LA Colors. Now this color is like Your Lips But Better. Excuse me. And that's what you want. You don't want anything too bright, too fancy. Whatever looks good on you, your lips, but better, a natural tone, that's what you want. I still have some lip balm on my lips. It's a good fall color, and it really, I'm filling in the lip. Okay. Okay. So the lip is pretty much filled in, and I'm going to use a natural lipstick called Touch of Spice by Maybelline. It's one of my favorites. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to blot. Okay, and the last thing is the eyebrows. Now, if you're a young person, you don't need to do this. You can skip this. For years, I never did this. But my eyebrows have gotten a little gray here and there and a little bit uneven. So this pencil, so I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I love it. It's just a wonderful brow pencil. It's very fine point. And then I'm just gonna fill in the sparse spots. Go down here with, you know, it's, we gotta see where the hair is moving to. Okay, so that's good, that's done. And now this one, a little bit of, this one I have a few grays up here, but, okay, and then I haven't really done anything with them in a while. Okay. I think that'll be okay, I think. Okay, that's good. Hopefully that's... Okay, maybe we'll brush it after. Okay, and then one of my favorite products is my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel. Love that. So we just, you know, if you're a young person, you just use a little brow gel to groom your eyes, a little bit of... But if you're over 40, you don't want to skip this step. You want to make sure that your brows are groomed and that all the grays are covered and you don't have a bald spot, you know, and you just look really good. Brows frame the face, and really I think that's it. I can't really see what I've done here, so I'm kind of far away from the... But I think it's okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and you should always have Q-tips on hand. Q-tips are a miracle. They really clean up any problems very, very quickly. And now the final thing, mascara. I love this L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's awesome. And I'm going to curl the lashes and put on mascara. There we go. And that is the last thing. I really think it's important. Mascara really brightens up the face. It really helps you to look just done, finished. One time I did a tutorial and I forgot my mascara, and I really regretted that because it looked really strange without mascara. Okay, so that's good. And then now we just use the mascara wand, which is excellent to pull up. On a daily basis, I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes, because this is not, you know, I'm not looking to do an intense glamour look. I'm looking to enhance what I have. Okay, I'm putting on mascara now, and what might help you is if you pull up on the eye. This helps to separate the bottom from the top. That's good too. You can pull up on the eye like that. Okay. Alright. So, oh, alright, I'll just put a little bit more here. I believe this is it. Okay, so I'm done with the makeup. So this is Makeup 101. You want to make sure you have a foundation that you enjoy that fits your skin type, blush, a lip color, a little bit of powder to set the makeup if you're oily, or if you really want the makeup to stay a long time. A little bit of eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara. Now you can always use the eyeshadow as your eyeliner. I find it helps to put a pencil liner on the top to really define the lash. But you're done. I mean, you're finished. You look natural, you look beautiful, you look fresh, and you're finished. So the basics are the foundation, the blush, and I prefer to use a gel blush or a cream blush because that really looks natural on the skin. You want to curl your eyelashes, you want to use mascara. Now if you want to take out those steps, you don't need to do the eyebrows, you don't need to do any eyeshadow, you just want to put a little bit of mascara there. Go right ahead. But it's important to know that the skin has to look good because you don't want to pile makeup over a bunch of pimples or a bunch of dry skin, so exfoliating does help whether you're oily or dry. Thank you so much for tuning into this Makeup 101 tutorial. I hope it helps you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.